Covert is back from the dead. Welcome back to another video, you guys. I'm feeling better, thank God. Today we're watching Streamer Award Situation is Embarrassing. Video by Novely or Novely. Now shall we get into this reaction?
Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say.
Oh my gosh, chat. I saw this clip.
Congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
I saw this clip
for
too.
Hosting the event.
And that clip.
India Love for ruining the event.
The Streamer Awards just happened. Of course, people couldn't let the event go off perfectly. Some people had to try and gain some spotlight or gain some attention and ruin it in ways that I cannot describe. All the way from India Love going up on stage for no real reason and disrupting Valkyrae from talking, to Fan making some jokes at people very uncomfortable, probably even Kai Cenat, because she compared him to the likes of Diddy. But I want to go over some of the weird and crazy things that happened during the Streamer Awards. But in order to do that, you know we have to start from the very beginning. Who even are these people? What is this event? And how do we get here in the first place?
Hassan is here. Is that a vibration remote in your pocket, or are you just excited to be here?
Nah, that joke wasn't it. Not gonna lie.
I'll put it on you later.
That response was it. I'm not gonna lie. I like that. I'm liking that response. See, I like that response. I like that.
Going forward in this video, most of the people I am about to mention are streamers or content creators of the sort, just so I don't have to keep on repeating it. But this is the Streamer Awards, an award show held by QC Cinderella, a very popular streamer where she gets together and has awards that she hands out to a lot of the streaming community for the accomplishments that they made throughout the year. And she has awards spanning...
I'm not gonna lie, chat. In a way, I'm not surprised somebody created Streamer Awards, but I'm happy they did. Because streaming... that's basically like, it's an online sport, gang. I'm not even gonna lie. The competition and the way how you gotta keep up with stuff is like, it's just unreal. I'm
best
telling
battle
you.
royale streamer, best
I'm not saying that from like experience. I'm just saying like,
streamer to
I think that's dope.
Of the year, and
they
people
got Streamer
all across
Awards.
Twitch come to celebrate. Unfortunately for her, most of these events don't go off perfectly, and we have people trying their hardest to ruin it or just take the spotlight away from people who actually deserve it. We have that moment perfectly illustrated by the India Love situation that happened during the Streamer Awards.
DDG, Vanilla Mace, Gwendolyn Ortiz.
And the Streamer Award goes to Adapt. Best breakout streamer. This means so much to me, and I'm so grateful, man.
Guys, have you heard of this guy? Let me know in the comments, chat. Y'all watch this guy named Adapt. I never really watched him.
And thank you guys. You guys have no idea how much you have changed my life, man.
That was the Breakout Streamer Award, an award given to somebody who has gone to a new...
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Sorry,
just
chat.
by thinking about it.
I'm sorry, Novely.
Base 44.
You getting your money, but I'm getting these views. I'm sorry.
New heights in streaming this year, and it wasn't as popular maybe the year before that, or just really wasn't streaming. And you saw the person that won happened to be FaZe Adapt. Congrats to Adapt, by the way. I doubt he's watching this video, but still congrats to him. While obviously losing isn't the best feeling in the entire world, you saw that the other contestants like Wendy Ortiz, Vanilla Mace, DDG, and Rakai didn't make that big of a fuss or didn't really end up doing anything. But apparently someone that was really upset that Adapt won was India Love. She decided to show everyone just how mad she was by storming the stage unannounced, unprovoked, and for no real reason to give her 2 cents to everybody that no one really asked for.
Sapphire Award, our 2023 winner.
Is that her going on the stage? Hold on, is that her?
Hello. Real quick, y'all.
Wait a minute, that is her. Chat. Hold on, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Is it just me?
Sapphire Award, our 2023 winner.
Watch this, chat. Look. Is it just me, or the way she came on the stage is kind of low-key cringe? Or am I just tripping out? Am I tripping out? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know.
Real quick, y'all. I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out. Blah, 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 blah.
No, India. No. That was you. India. I understand. First of all, I understand you have a different opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's human. Everybody got different opinions. But first of all, you could have kept that opinion in your seat, gang. I'm not going to lie. Then you coming up on stage just like equivalent to what Kanye did to Taylor. You're taking the moment of the creator. You know what I'm saying? That's probably I don't know the background on this guy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like that might be a newer streamer. Like you just, in a way, you discredited him, disrespected the awards, disrespected him, and you just took it too far, man. Like you just took this man's moment away. Like, relax. Don't get me wrong. Rakai and DDG have been going dumb lately, but let this man have his let him have his time. Like Rakai, I feel like he gonna get his time most definitely. With the numbers and stuff he been doing, he definitely gonna get his awards soon, if not DDG too. Like, that was terrible. That was horrible. Somebody needs to escort you out the building. I'm not gonna lie. No.
Several issues here. One, India Love is not Kanye West. And before she even went and stormed that stage,
and Kanye going crazy. He dang sure don't get no.
was actually interrupting an entire award show. No one invited her. QT didn't have this as a secret surprise. There was no reason for her to be going up there. She did that of her own volition, making a complete fool and idiot of herself, and probably making the people that she's so-called trying to defend, being Rakai and DDG, upset in the process, because
that makes them look bad, low-key.
No one wants to be seen as a laughingstock or as someone who's associated with a person that's going to interrupt an award show purely because the people that they liked didn't win. That doesn't make anybody in the situation look good. Yes, again, it's unfortunate to not win the award, but it's way worse to have another person who represents you go up there and try to have a Will Smith moment, all because an award wasn't given to them or given to the person they like. That's why she got booed off stage. She is not some diva or some queen that everybody was cheering for, happy to have this happen. She's just
right, like, ma'am, don't people literally, the way it works is not just by like analytics, I think, or whatever, analytics, whatever you call them. The way it works is like people literally vote. People vote these things, don't they? Streamers and people, like, they vote these things who are like best streamer, who did the best in their category this year. Like,
the bumbling idiot that everyone gets to point and laugh at now. And of course, we get more insight on why this happened in the first place, because there was actually someone that encouraged her to do this and talked about the aftermath when she actually came back to her seat.
India at the table, just me and India. She's like, I feel bad for Ricardo. I feel like I gotta say something.
No, you don't. You don't. You do not. Do not feel bad for Rakai. The man is the boy is what, 17 years old? He got about 40, 50 more years to win one award. He will be okay, India. Do not say anything. Stay in your seat, please.
She's like, what? You know about me? She's like, I might need another drink though. Like, okay, your drink right there. So that happens. She goes to walk up. I'm like, oh, she's dead.
See you trying to get that money on. But I'm trying to have some fun.
There are only two things universally loved.
Hold on, I'm sorry,
and beloved actor Matthew Lillard.
Skirt! Love the content though.
Chillin'. Gang, you would have thought she caught a body. Like 8-10 guards pull up. 8-10 guards pull up.
Yes, I applaud them. I'm giving them a raise. Good job for doing your job, guys. Good job.
Say you have to go. Hey, okay.
This is Playboy Max's cousin, someone who was also at the Streamer Awards, and as you heard, was sitting next to India Love, and basically encouraged her to go up there, not thinking that she would actually do it. Why you would encourage that act, I don't know. Why she actually did it, I don't know. But after doing so, as he
probably ain't think she was gonna do it for real. You know how, like, I don't gotta explain this. You already know, like, if your friends tell you to do some stupid stuff, they know you ain't gonna do it for real.
She was escorted out by several guards. Probably because she just stormed the stage for no real reason, thinking that she was about to get a moment, but she had a bunch of people laughing at her because she's being a complete idiot and a nuisance. I don't know why we can't act like we have some actual sense while at an award show. Regardless if it's the Streamer Awards, the Soccer Awards, or just the awards to win a plastic water bottle, you can understand that people have regulations and things that they want to happen a certain way, and you disrupting all of that is going to get you kicked out of the event. But obviously, India Love herself didn't see anything wrong with what she did, because when she went on her own stream, she talked about it as if she just had her own Kanye moment and that she should basically be praised for what she had done.
No, you're acting like, I hate to use this word on you, India, but you're acting like, I don't care. You're acting like a bimbo. I'm not gonna lie. You're acting like an idiot. You're acting. That's terrible. That's no moment. Kanye's moment is not. That moment was not good in the first place. What? You look stupid. Like.
That was so blood. That was blood.
Hey, you know me. I'm super.
That was some Kanye little mama. You walked up with what the.
Why are you hyping her up? That's the problem with people. Tell her she was wrong. Stop hyping her up, gang. What are you doing? Now she finna do something else stupid down the line.
Needed to happen. I was gonna make it happen regardless. You know what's crazy though, Dez? On my life, when I went over there to go talk to Rakai, I didn't like his demeanor. Like, Rakai head was down. Rakai didn't have his, like...
I would have sat there and pat her on the back. You gonna be alright, Rakai. We gonna get another one. You know what I'm saying? It's like what DJ Khaled said. Another one. That's all you got is another one. Alright? You got that, Rakai. You gonna get that one day. You'll get there. You getting close. I know you is, but you'll get that one day.
His light. I'm like, nah, I need to feel this.
And let that be that.
Like, I don't give a like, he just did.
We know you don't give a F, India.
Like, I didn't like that.
Now, I know I said it basically after every clip, but I think it really needs to be emphasized. She is not Kanye West. This is not the Oscars. This is an award show. Now, obviously, Rakai being one of the youngest people to be nominated for this award show, he is 17 compared to all of these 20-plus-year-olds who are over here also winning it. It's going to hit him a lot harder because he's younger doing all this. But the course of action to correct his behavior or to make him feel better isn't to go up on stage when you are not invited and tell everybody that Rakai should have actually won and that DDG got snubbed for the award, when Adapt put in just as much work as all of them. By doing this, I feel like you're trying to discredit him and all the work that he's put in, and
exactly what I'm saying.
It makes you seem like a complete idiot, and it's not gonna happen.
Exactly what I'm saying. Novely. My bad if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Exactly what I'm saying. Like, literally. Not just that, DDG and Rakai, they're way bigger than Adapt. So it just shows you, because I didn't know about this streamer named Adapt before this. Maybe you guys did. But DDG and Rakai is huge. That just goes to show how hard Adapt to work to actually get on the list and win the award. Like, because when you going against competitors like IShowSpeed, Kai Cenat, DDG, Rakai, Ty Lil, stuff like that, shoot, you gotta work your butt off.
Have anybody on
That's
your
not
side.
easy.
Even the people that you're trying to defend,
especially
like,
if you are a new
DDG,
streamer,
are not over here championing you for actually doing this. They're getting on their streams and questioning why you did all of this. Specifically DDG, because when he talked about it afterwards, he was literally saying, yeah, I had to check up on India.
I seen what India did. I checked on her, made sure she was straight. I know a lot of y'all felt frustrated, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Shout out to Adapt. Adapt went crazy. Everybody went crazy in their own way.
Yeah. DDG, you already know. Look at his face. He wasn't with that. Look at him. He like, oh my gosh, this girl done got me into something else. This girl always doing something, but she bad, so I gotta go with it. Oh man. Look at this.
That's the point of a community. You feel me?
He didn't agree with that neither. Look at him.
The point of a community is being together.
Even DDG is having a better reaction to losing his award that he was nominated for, not her at the end of the day, than she is. And at the end of the day, yes, it's an award show. Obviously, you're gonna want to win, but even the people around you that you're sticking up for aren't going to the lengths or even having good reactions to the things that you've been doing. You can say it's PR training, but overall, I think a normal person would just see what India Love did and not want that to happen, especially if she's trying to do it representing you. We can see what the normal consensus would be from a streamer like Lacey.
It's still a very fun event. Shout out Cutie for hosting the event. India Love for ruining the event. Yeah.
Picked a great main.
Oh my gosh!
We have a fix.
Please get off my screen. I need to buy premium.
Yeah.
Hello, what do you say?
It's still a very fun event. Shout out Cutie for hosting the event. India love for ruining the event. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Frick, what's his name? Come on, dude. You have to say F word. All right, come on. That wasn't.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. So your first initial thought is to run up on a stage, make a scene, and discredit other people? Rakai had a huge year, and he deserved to be up there and deserved to win. There was just no need for that. It was just trashy, bro. It was just trashy.
Yeah. He ain't lying though.
It was trashy. It was like just attention-seeking trashy. This is weird.
Well, I feel like
right. It was too much. I agree with you, Lacey. It was too much.
And people are gonna look at her as an oddball going forward. I feel like this was something that the Streamer Awards or anybody who was helping with it could not predict. They couldn't predict that India Love was gonna run up on stage and do what she did, and they went to great lengths after she did it to stop it from happening again by kicking her out of the award show. But they definitely could predict where the jokes that were going to be made because they had to be run over by somebody, or somebody had to approve these things that were going to be said. And let me just tell you, most of these jokes during the Streamer Awards were interesting at best, and some of the most awkward inducing weird moments I've ever seen. And a specific one that's getting a lot of traction is the jokes that they made about Kai Cenat.
Achievements. We've got another record breaker here tonight,
these jokes,
too.
y'all.
Kai Cenat. This year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and also...
Look at his face. It says everything. Like, look at his face. His face is like, that was trash, gang. Because it was.
Congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
Now, obviously, this is an award.
That was trash. Y'all need to get these jokes together. Come on. Dad jokes are better than that. And dad jokes are terrible. Like, come on.
So, not just any
Streamer
award
Awards,
show,
you gotta do better.
Content creators who make jokes on stream all the time. And some of them can tend to go a little bit too far and end up even being funny to the point of being recognized as all-time memes or places on the internet. This joke right here is not only none of that, but also not even that funny of a joke to begin with. These several ones that she made before even comparing
everything they said wasn't funny. Like
Kai to Diddy Combs was saying that his streamer university was the least educational university in the world, and basically calling his Mafia-thon a trip to get one of the most expensive haircuts possible, which those two I guess you can put aside because they're not really that crazy. But comparing Kai to Diddy is something that a lot of people have already had issues with and find very weird, and probably even Kai himself, because well, he's just...
It's a joke. It's not that deep. Chat, y'all, it's never that deep to me. It's a Diddy joke. Like, then again, do you want somebody just random calling you Diddy? No. But is it like hurtful? No. It's just like, nigga, that was a lame joke. Diddy, you could call me Diddy. I couldn't have been R. Kelly. I mean, no. Chat, please do not clip me. Please do not clip me. I meant to say 50 Cent or something like that. I did not mean to say R. Kelly. I was playing with y'all. Don't
trying to have fun and streaming. Be compared to someone like Diddy Combs, who was in jail, locked up for a plethora of bad things. It's probably not something you want on yourself. And obviously,
I'm saying what I meant to say was the whole joke. It's not that deep. It was never that deep.
It's not just me having a problem with this, but other people online, and even someone who was actually at the Streamer Awards, that being Ty Lil, wanted to speak out and say something about the weird joke that Fan made.
If you all gonna be on the mic, and I turn this mic, and I turn it on, If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
Now we're in the same.
And that wasn't a good way to respond. That was a terrible way to respond. If you got attention, all people, if you have things to lose, do not respond like this. This is a prime example. Do not respond like this. It was never that deep.
All be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
Dude, you ain't even gotta say that. Everybody know the jokes ain't funny. Like, as if people don't already know it's not funny. It's all you hear nobody laughing. What I'm saying is, it's not that deep, Ty Lil. And then he go grab the mic. Look at this. I didn't care how he grabbed. I did, but I didn't. Like, look.
If you all
look at how like quick he grabbed the mic. Not quick.
I'll be on the mic, and I turn this mic, and I turn it on.
Like, ain't this dude from New York? Why is you... Yo, chat, tell me, why is New York people so aggressive? They're aggressive in the way they talk, in the way they act. Why are they so aggressive?
If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all
New York people is cool. Shout out to all my people in New York. But tell me this. Do y'all see yourself as aggressive?
on the mic making jokes, at
Because
least
I definitely see you guys as aggressive. I'm not going to
let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
Now we're in the same situation as we had with India Love. A little bit different, basically the same premise though, where Ty Lue was out here calling out Fan, but in doing so is disrupting the entire event, causing it to go to a complete halt.
I had a crazy idea. We were surprised that no one had done it before.
I had a crazy idea to skip this video.
In order to tell her that the joke that she made wasn't funny, and even some of the previous ones, which I didn't show, were on the same level as that. Well, again, this isn't the same exact situation as India Love, where she's coming up and discrediting someone who actually won an award. I feel like it's still pretty odd to do this in the middle of the event, because at the end of the day, these are all content creators, these are all streamers, these are all people that work on the internet. They know that these clips are going out and they will have a chance to react to it and say their opinions after the event is over. You don't need to do it during it. Even Kai showed his displeasure without actually sitting here and interrupting the event. No, I feel like he is justified calling out the weird joke that Fan made. Doing it in this fashion doesn't help anybody. It just makes everything a lot worse for everyone involved in this situation. And unfortunately allows for other streamers to call out the stuff that Ty Lue did as a whole to make it seem like the jokes that were being said weren't that serious. That this is an entire content creator event.
Because it wasn't. It was never that serious. You made it bigger than made it way bigger than what it was supposed to be. And like I said, nigga called you Diddy. Is that really the worst thing somebody could call you? No.
Sensitive about what's being said. At least that's what this current streamer had to say.
Was the joke lame? Yes, it was.
About what happened.
Stupid. These people are stupid. These people are stupid. They can't take jokes, man. They're streamers, okay? These guys are streamers.
You know, that's a good point.
Streaming space, if you can't handle it. Oh my god. Chat roasts us every day.
You know what? He has a great point. If you're on the internet or streaming or on the internet in period point blank, right? You gotta be ready to deal with all kinds of bull crap. And I know from experience. I'm a relatively small internet personality, social media, whatever you want to call it. But it's still some people that have been in my comments before that was like questionable. Like, wow, gang. That's crazy. You really took time out your day to write this. God bless you, though. Prosper, all of you. Prosper. However.
And these young kids can't take a goddamn joke. That is streamers should be the biggest people. I mean, we should be able to take the jokes the most because we can deal with it every day. If you can't take a joke, get the out of here, you loser. You loser.
And then the quote unquote joke wasn't even funny. Like it wasn't even deep. Everybody taking it way deeper than what it is.
Get out of my face.
That's because they are comparing him to someone like Diddy Combs. I don't think people understand how crazy his rap sheet is of the terrible things that he has done. If you're comparing him to another streamer or even another big name celebrity like Kevin Hart, I doubt he would care. But you're comparing him to someone who has been committed of doing.
Nah, Kevin Hart, I see the comparison. I would
also be upset. Even if people on the internet are doing the same thing, who's to say he is happy about that? And Kai hasn't streamed since that situation has happened, so we don't even know if he would ban people from his chat or even allow his own community to say these things about him. It is obvious by watching the clip that it was an awkward moment. These streamers are okay with people joking all the time because it's their main job and the way that they entertain people. But you can decide which jokes go too far and which jokes you don't like by how you interact with them and how you go about doing certain things. And there were even other jokes that were being made that people felt were very questionable, directed at Hassan along with FaZe Clan.
We're right there with Rage. Rage, I had a quick question. What's your favorite color on the pride flag?
Yes.
Favorite color on the flag?
Yes.
What kind of joke was that? What was the joke? I don't get it. Favorite color on the pride flag? I don't understand.
Question. What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen? Don't answer, it's a test! It's a test, Rakai! Have you learned?
See, this is just straight. This is not even funny. Like, it's not offensive to me, but it's not funny. It's like, you could you couldn't take no more time out your day to think about something else. Like, this is just, it's not even funny, gang. Like,
nothing. Don't answer it. Don't answer it. Take his mic. Take his mic. What? He's learned his lesson. He's not allowed to answer that.
All right, let's keep going this way. The table. Woo! Or was it misogynistic? I don't remember. Jason, Sakura, the internet's favorite couple. Hi. And their short gay son, Ron.
Okay, she went too far with that. I'd be like, yeah, go on. I'm not gonna lie. Go on. That was you pushing it. Not gonna lie. You pushing it with that.
And as I said, most of these jokes are interesting and leaning toward the stage of awkward, the millisecond that everybody goes silent and realizes that none of this stuff is actually that funny.
Awkward
which is
and
pretty
weird
interesting
to
because
say.
you're in a room full of content creators whose
Very
entire
odd.
job is entertaining people on the internet on a consistent basis. But at the end of the day, I can understand most of these things are supposed to be jokes. And a lot of these people that are put in these situations, if they didn't want to be, are just going to probably react like rage or say nothing like Rakai or just have a face like Kai himself and try their best to just laugh it off and keep this whole thing going. But I assume a bunch of people in the crowd or even online were talking about how annoying and how bad the jokes were getting, to the point where Cutie herself had to address them.
All right, it feels like we're getting loose. We're warming up. We're having
annoying. Come on, chat. Come on, y'all. Just ignore them. Ignore the jokes. So like next year, just go on before streaming awards start. Just be like, yo, fan, or whoever makes the jokes, right? Whoever the host is, be like, yo, them jokes wasn't it. We gotta do better because them jokes last year was, a show wasn't it. We gotta think better. You know what I'm saying?
a good time, and I just want to remind you guys that everything we say tonight is a joke, okay? Especially after some of you talk to Fan. I know that people are gonna take moments from tonight and clip them out of context and make it look like there's drama, and that always happens, but I would...
And the fact that you have to say, I'm sorry for pausing it so much, but and the fact that you have to say that this is just a joke lets me know that you know this isn't even like, you know what I'm
never
saying?
set you guys up for something like that.
Understandably, she had to address it because it was not like it's just me and Ty Lil that were getting upset. And I want y'all to know, I'm not clipping these jokes out of context. I promise you, there was no real context I could add to any of those jokes. They just randomly were walking around saying these things to people as they saw them going by. And I don't want to make it seem like there's actual hate, but there definitely was a disdain for this year's jokes and things that were being said by Fan along with Cutie, because it just was not hitting at all. And even people watching from home, like me, like you, if you watch the Streamer Awards, had an issue with it, and along with people like Jinxie, who were calling out how apparently last year's whole segment with Sketch was way better than what we have going on with Fan and Cutie right now.
Oh my god, next!
Anyway,
next,
speaking
next,
of Streamer University, we do have alumni here tonight.
This is getting bad!
And Tota, wait, where?
I'm gonna be honest, shout out to her, she seems awesome. Sketch did way better last year, bro, and he was in and out of it. He was really... Sketch did way better.
Oh, we're gonna speak.
But shout out to her though.
Great. How are you? I'm a little drunk right now.
I actually, I told Marcus a joke that I was gonna do with Ray and he's
He's tweaking out. He's tweaking out. Hold on.
I'm genuinely surprised of how bad this performance was when it came to these jokes. Again,
jacked up. I'm sorry, Chad.
Steal it.
I really want to say so y'all can understand how bad these jokes really hitting. It's not just me hating. It's not just Tyler hating. It's not just the internet hating. People all across the world are genuinely surprised of how bad this performance was when it came to these jokes. Again, being outright weird and awkward at times to, at bare minimum, pretty interesting. And at the very lowest bar of what you could actually even call what a joke is. Outside of that, though, along with the whole India situation, the Streamer Awards actually wasn't that bad, and the nominees that won definitely deserved it because of how much hard work they have been putting in throughout this entire year. And Cute Cinderella, surprisingly, with all the technical difficulties and even some of the stuff I just showed y'all here that went down, it was actually still a pretty good award show, and I'm happy that it turned out as well as it possibly could. I don't want to make this video.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, it didn't turn out, other than the India Love situation and the way Ty Lil responded, you know, it really wasn't that bad of a service. You know, I say that. But thank you for sticking around to the end of my video. I appreciate a sub. or anything like that, or even a comment, whatever you feel like doing. Sub, comment, like, whatever the freak, you know. Or maybe even a dislike, something, you know. But I appreciate y'all, and we out.